Tonight, a homeless camp has reemerged in downtown Asheville about a month after the North Carolina DOT cleared the encampment.
City officials later apologized after a local group raised concerns about displacing people without homes in the cold during the pandemic.
News 13's Taylor Stewart explains how the city will handle tent cities moving forward.
Advocates are trying to change the way the city deals with homelessness, but that's just the start. They say they want to make sure the state recognizes more humane policies for those without homes. TJ is 24 years old. He's planning for his future.
I want to get a house, get a car, do good for myself and for my people and for my family.
He lives in a tent on Lexington Avenue under the I-240 bridge. He doesn't want to live here forever, but it's a step up from where he was.
I was living outside on the streets, on the ground, like on the floor, like sleeping. And I met my homeboy and he put me in the tent.
TJ and his friend are back after the DOT cleared this campsite in February. Amy Cantrell with BeLoved Asheville lobbied to make that happen.
There was a national moratorium on evictions. If you were in your home, you couldn't be evicted from your home, and yet people are evicted from tents.
She's out passing out hand warmers, confident folks here experiencing homelessness will remain here unbothered, at least for now. The CDC recommends city officials allow people who are living in encampments to remain where they are if housing or shelter space is not available during the pandemic. A spokesperson for the city of Asheville says they're following CDC recommendations. So is the DOT.
I just talked to the DOT this past week because I had given some calls because we want to continue to make policy changes. Some of those things is that we want the same policy to be in effect during Code Purple.
The DOT agrees, saying, quote, "We're in the process of forming a working group with the city of Asheville to establish consistency in how we address homeless encampments," end quote. Amy is pushing for all property owned by the DOT statewide to respect the CDC guidance now and after the pandemic, especially when it's freezing outside.
Imagine getting locked out the house or something. You couldn't do 5 seconds out here. It's really, but I think I'm used to it. It's gonna make me stronger, you know what I mean? It's gonna make me stronger.
Taylor Stewart, News 13.